kicking stones when you're all alone. Killing time, drinking beers and whiskey, only dreaming of the past. Flowers fall, it's the Birdman. Flyers fall, here comes the Birdman. You know his call when you see him coming in the dreamland. The Birdman, silver tongue, the women come. No use to worry, 36 chambers of death on my back wing. The Birdman, how he called and told that they didn't listen. No one ever gave a fuck. I'm not the one. Because cleanse the door to on the way. The Birdman, keys to the kingdom. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want you to knock. I'm at the one, two, but I got the keys to let you in the kingdom of the Birdman. Will you come over? Items of interest, points of propaganda. Get your spoon fed. Motherfucker, sit there. It's lunchtime. 'Cause I'm Birdman. That was fascinating. It's hot as fuck, but you know what? It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's hot as fuck out here. We trying to put it together for you. I kind of strayed a little bit on that one,
You
but
need a
I
chair.
got in the groove.
You
know?
need a chair.
No, I get a chair. I'll get 3 beers because you know how we do it.
Chair.
The mic. I'm gonna need another $20 mic soon. If everybody be patient, real quick, we're gonna set it up for you. I gotta crawl under the fucking screen and shit. Yeah, thank you, man. You want to just put that by the piano? Oh, yeah, I'll get it. I didn't set it up like I usually do.
Yeah, you're really not prepared. Sanford, calm down. Sanford, stop.
I mean, when you got 2 Puerto Ricans doing all the work, it comes together nice.
Stop. Sorry, folks.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole situation. Oh, I sound cute now. Let me get my notebook. I got some notes.
It was fun when I was on the mic. It was
Yeah.
very
You know,
enjoyable.
we'll give you the mic. Shit, you want the mic?
Okay.
I mean,
I'll use it, for now.
as loud as my motherfucking mouth is, I don't really need one.
Everyone could hear you. Everyone. Just like Sanford. Everyone could hear.
Oh!
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Fuck that.
I'm really sorry.
I'll put a bamboo towel on it.
You need to help me here. Your beers are right in the way. Okay.
This is
Okay.
really intense, by the way. Look at that. Who cleans with their foot? It's fucking awesome.
Right, and I still might tip over that beer. That beer? Right,
Nah, leave it
right there.
Leave it
So
there.
I have to be careful.
No, see, this is a bamboo towel. Tell them about the bamboo towels. They're awesome.
The cord is right next to the beer. Okay, he moved it. He moved the beer can. Yeah, he's been cleaning the floor with a bamboo towel. He's cleaning with his feet. He lost all function in his hands temporarily. So yeah, that's it.
Do you even know what episode
this is? This is episode 63. No, 64. It's 64. You know why?
I caught you slipping.
Yeah,
it's hot as fuck, too.
Right, but you're messing with my voice, and it's distracting. It's really distracting me. It's distracting me. Somebody stop this nonsense. Somebody help me.
That's better. Yeah, that's actually, I like that.
Where is my voice? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even going to touch it.
Folks, I've been singing since I was 3 years old. It's a fact. But what I was telling you is David has lost all function in his hands. It happens temporarily. So he was cleaning the floor with his toes. With a bamboo towel. Would you explain what the bamboo towels are?
Well, no, I will. Actually, the bamboo towels are incredible. Nobody bought them because they was expensive. But what you don't understand about the bamboo towels is one piece is like a paper towel. You can wash 80 times.
80 times.
Per roll. And they're telling you on the package, do you know how much money you're going to save? And nobody bought them. So they went on clearance and they cut them half price. That's when the gypsy comes in and says, I'm going to get all of them bitches. Guess who don't need towels for the rest of their life?
I need
But these bamboo, you put them in the washer and wash them, but they're so thick. You can wash them up to 80 times.
I put them in there earlier.
Dude, I love them.
I love it too.
But I was reading the back of it because I was bored at work one day, and I just walked by and I was like, man, those because I've been eyeballing, but I was like, for $12 paper towels, fuck you. Then I saw them for like $5.98, and I was like, hang on a minute.
That's pretty handy.
And I turned it around and I was reading the back. I said, you can wash each individual piece 80 times.
80 times.
It's like 12,000 towels in one. I said, Bo Diddley needs you.
Bo Diddley is calling to you.
You know, because, man, we spill blood and everything out here. You never know.
We spill blood.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to need a tight-ass towel.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
And this is part
hit me up, girl.
It's part of our subject matter on the podcast.
I heard.
So, I kind of giggle when I think about this. Now, you know we're only getting older. So as you approach old age, I don't know the way you think about it, but the way I think about it is this. Because I know I'm going to get there. If I keep on like this, I'm going to get old. So I think to myself, when I get to that point where I look in the mirror and I know I'm old as shit, I'm going to think to myself, I'm going to tell the universe, okay, you got me. You got me. I thought I was going to die young, and you got me.
Man, you know, I thought I was going to die by the age of 21.
Right.
You know, I didn't think I was going to make it into my 20s, because that's when I was really wild.
Sure.
But, you know, after I don't know, man, I think the biggest move I made was moving to New Jersey, because that's when I really became a man, you know.
Right.
Like, it just fit me. I was hanging out at the good libraries. They had all kind of books. I mean, one of the best libraries. I mean, I could read books from Duke University.
Yep.
And that's where I hung out, and they had an elevator and everything, man. It was far different from, you know, the libraries around here were cool. I don't know if they even exist no more.
Yeah.
But dude, libraries, I've been going to libraries since I was a kid. I always read books. But the thing is, when you went up north and I was reading those books, man, you would find books that was on a higher scale, you know?
Definitely. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who gives a fuck? That's lightning. Let's keep rolling.
Okay. All right.
Hey, it's here. I don't give a
Okay.
fuck. Let me unplug this one thing though, because no,
Sure.
fuck all this. But this motherfucker cost me almost $400.
Folks, if I get electrocuted, I just want you to know.
Nah, but this motherfucker is expensive.
I'm risking my life right now for all of you, and I enjoy it. It's fun.
That's what we do.
It's
you know?
very fun, but yeah, I could totally get electrocuted right now.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm fucking.
Well, if I could describe to you what I just saw, it was a spark in the corner of the room. It's a spark.
I just gotta put that somewhere. That
motherfucker,
that thing is a fucking machine.
Yeah, I'm good.
I love it too, man. It's the best thing I ever bought. Besides the stylophone that you rock every week, I love it.
Right.
Man, this is a stylophonist right here.
Unless I get electrocuted, and that's okay.
Nah, man, Ride the Thunder. What we talk about? You can't talk about Riding the Thunder and not Riding the Thunder.
That's what I'm doing. I haven't.
You got
folks,
the mic.
Look.
You took over the show, son.
Look, folks, I'm still holding it. I'm gonna keep holding it. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop.
Do it, man.
I saw a flash in the corner of the room, and I'm gonna keep pushing it. I'm gonna get electrocuted, maybe. We don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know. We don't know.
Do it, girl. Oh! Hit the
We don't know. I kind of hit it, but then I took it down.
Now, let's get back to the items of interest.
Right.
What was the shit I was looking at and I was laughing? I said, I'm not even going to do no more news.
Right.
Anderson County.
Sure.
Write it down.
Okay.
No, I don't. I said I didn't even need to write it down. So, what was it? Critical racism theory.
Critical racism.
Schools in Anderson County, they have a critical CRIT. And it's a critical racism theory. And they're trying to. Dude, I was reading this and I was laughing so hard I said it.
Sure.
Somebody should beat this bitch over the head.
I know. I'm
not promoting violence.
No.
But I'm like,
not at all.
bro, let them be kids, man. Let them be kids.
Right.
Dude, when I was a kid, to be honest with you, you don't even think about, they got funny hair, they different, but it really, you know where it comes from is the parents.
It is, yes.
But to be honest with you, I didn't even know the difference.
Right.
I just like to put my hand in their hair.
Right.
Black people, and I always wanted hair like that. It was weird, but other than that...
Like getting an afro.
No, dude, I always wanted a fucking afro,
You're
dude.
cool.
But I thought, man, they're the coolest kids.
You know what I like even more than that?
It was never, like we didn't even think like that. We all had the same opinion.
Do you know?
We in this shit, fuck these teachers.
What I like even more than that?
It wasn't about that, man.
I like the... I love the afro, but I really love the tree. I call it the tree because that's tribal. That's exactly what it represents, is a tree. You know how the hair goes up?
Well, you don't like my hair?
What are you talking about? No, but if you think about...
You don't like my hair? You talking about one of them fucking barns?
Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Yeah,
he had it. He had that, remember?
Had two of them.
Yeah.
John Basquiat.
It's a tree.
Jean-Michel Basquiat's one of my favorite painters.
Yes, he's
one of my biggest inspirations.
From New York
but man, that motherfucker had them pigtails up, and he'll tell you "fuck you."
He did.
And he'll go downtown and just grab a piece of chalk and draw on something to sell it for $50,000.
The wildest paintings. They were wild.
The thing is, I loved his fucking. But his whole attitude was like, "Fuck it, I live in a box out in the park. I don't give a shit."
He didn't care. He just didn't care.
But I love his artwork.
I know.
I thought it was great.
Oh,
I loved it. Hey, he was his father was Haitian, and his mother was a white lady in a mental hospital, and he visited her every day. And it broke his heart, but he lived in cardboard boxes and shit. He wasn't fucking with nobody. He'll tell you. But dude, his art is crazy. It's one of my. But the thing is, he got really bad off on drugs.
Right.
That's what got him.
Heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was during that time, And you know, it's sad, but he was one of the greatest artists I think in the
But
time
his
I lived.
hair
But
was
you know, that's in
cool.
my
Yeah.
time, I think he's fucking one of the greatest artists.
His hair was so cool.
They came
I
out
loved
with a
it.
documentary that they kept hidden, and they
Mhm.
released it. It was a while back, but it was
Wow.
him setting. It was the last video recordings of him talking, like hanging out in a friend's apartment.
Right.
But they made a documentary, but they waited until it was like just about 10 or so years ago to release it. And I
Right.
watched it, and it was
Wow.
like it was called something like
Mhm.
Sunchild or something. But it was one of his friends had a documentary. They filmed him. But it was for his death, and they felt so bad they never released it. And
Yeah.
they just finally released it years later. I think it was before I moved back from New Jersey, so it's been about 10 years. But
Mhm.
it's a not well known video, but there's a documentary up to
Right.
the time of his death,
Right.
where it's just him sitting there smoking a cigarette, talking about his philosophy of
Mhm.
pain. And I think what it was, I think they found it in a drawer or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Basquiat's one of the greatest.
Right.
I love it. I love his philosophy. But the thing is, I love his philosophy behind art.
Right.
Because he was a
He was-
musician as well.
Mhm. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He did some
And he was in a
wild
band
music.
called Gray.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, right on.
That is really cool.
And that motherfucker would go around the city and just fucking paint shit. And people would
Like,
remove sides of buildings just to
right.
get his artwork.
Oh,
And he got beat up because he was working on one and
Yeah.
they didn't know who he was and they beat the shit out of him and took it.
right,
And he's
right.
like, "That's me, let me sign it." And they beat the shit out of him and took it. And he was like, "Wait, that's mine."
Yeah.
He was trying to sign it for him so it'd be worth more money.
Right, sure.
And they beat the shit out of him because they didn't
Gosh.
recognize the artist.
Wow.
And they just took it without the signage.
That's awful.
And that's near the end of his life. But I
That's
remember that
awful.
story, and that's you know, I can feel that. You
I
know?
know.
I mean, that's
That's
the way
sad.
it goes, isn't it?
God, I hate it. I just hate it. I mean, the amount of the amount of suffering people go through in their life, I feel it.
See, I told that story.
You know,
to
I
the
feel
fuck
it.
itself.
But the other thing is, I do naturally gravitate to people who are suffering, but I wondered about this for many years, why I do that. And I just think it's because we need each other. And when I see somebody suffering, I see myself. And I'm just thinking, you know, that person needs help, and so do I. You know, one day I might need help too. You know, maybe I didn't do something as fucked up as you or whatever, and you have to suffer for it, but I could have. And maybe there's still time. I might even fuck up like you and do something that I have to pay for, and I suffer greatly. But I gravitate to people's suffering. Yeah, thank you. That's Lakeisha. She has a big old booty, and she sings for us on the
To
weekends.
be honest with you, I think the
does.
reason it's malfunctioning is the battery might be dead. We've been wearing it out, but
Also,
it's good.
I have a.
We're good for now. But it's blinking all kind of
You
colors.
haven't gotten started yet. Is it okay if I bring this up?
Go.
It's
Go,
just.
man.
It's not long. It's just something I wrote. Okay, it says.
But if it dies, I can just pop that plug into
Okay.
the amplifier.
Well-
But yeah, the battery's running low on the sound card
Okay.
from China.
Okay. So let me read what I have here. I watched this video online. It was the news. It was just a small portion of it. Here's what I wrote. These are my thoughts. What's so funny about the Surgeon General's report on unvaccinated persons is, he said there has been a spread of misinformation on social media about the vaccine, and it's costing lives. This is what he claims. But you know what's hilarious to me? He will not tell us what that misinformation is.
Yeah, it's the missing piece of the puzzle.
And most
That's
importantly,
because he's not a creative writer.
why that information is wrong. If it's misinformation, why is it wrong? And how is it wrong? I'm not saying the so-called misinformation is right. I'm just highly suspicious of someone who starts an argument and can't finish it.
Well, I mean,
There you go.
you want me to go?
Think about it. Yeah, talk about it.
Now, Now
Of
you,
course.
as a personal witness,
Yes.
have seen me for a year and a half
Yes.
with the mask, all this bullshit. And you know, I took a few weeks off just try to because I had to go home because I was having a nervous breakdown. I wanted to figure out what's going on and how I should handle it.
Definitely.
And you know what my response was?
Right.
It's me or them.
That's it.
But I said no, no, no vaccines, nothing. I said,
Mm-mm.
but you know the reason I had that feeling was when you go to work and they talk about safety.
Right. Right.
I mean, you should look at these bathrooms.
Gosh. Ugh.
I mean, I shit.
You
I mean,
described
it's
it.
fucking shit. Everything's fucked up. There's no hand soap.
Nasty.
And they saying masks. Nobody's wearing masks. They just pretending. It's all a joke. And I lived through that. And you telling me that something's out there going, but you know you got it on your mind. I might die tomorrow.
Right.
And you have to live with that in your head. Going out there like it's war
Right.
every day because the first year was hard.
Yes.
And then you start getting the realization because I said, you know what I got to do? I got to start working out.
Right.
I got to get faster. I got to get stronger. I got to talk. I got to
get
do. I got to
tough.
start fucking doing
Right.
push-ups. I got to do all this shit because I said what I noticed was they're fat and weak.
Right. Right.
I don't want to be that. I said if
No.
I run fast enough, they can't catch me, and I became a soldier.
Right.
Now, just so I can keep them paychecks coming in, because I can't afford to lose no fucking hours.
Mm-mm.
So I run,
Right.
and nothing's personal.
No. No.
Like I
no.
say, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. I'm fucking here for the paycheck.
That's right.
But I'm going to be the fastest, baddest motherfucker you ever seen.
The
And-
fastest.
I never got sick.
Nope, never got sick, folks. He never
And
got sick.
but like I said, man, if they gonna play that game like that, then it's either you or me.
I
I don't care if you
sick.
die. But the thing is, for a while there, I had to stay at home, man. We
Right.
watched some weird shit.
We did.
And even I had to cut that out because I got too involved.
Yeah.
But,
right.
you know, what I was thinking was, you
Mhm.
know, you got to step your game up and be the fastest thinker, fastest runner. You got to be up there.
Definitely.
Because if they can't catch you, I thought about the animal kingdom.
Mhm.
What do the predators get first?
The weakest ones. That's it.
And that's all I thought. And I
Right.
said, you know, if we're going to play
Right.
like that, because I was thinking about quitting my job, so I can't
Right.
do that. So what I do is that then they're just going to have to die.
Right.
But it's to set on that thought that people are going to die just because I'm around them,
Right.
and I'm not vaccinated, I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not
You
either.
ain't never vaccinated
No.
me.
Come get
But
me.
come get me,
motherfucker.
But, you know, if
Right.
people die
Come
around
get
me,
me.
then you should have stayed at the fucking house.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it's gonna be.
Right.
Eat your vegetables, bitch.
Right.
And, you know, but the thing is, comes to that conclusion that bothered me for a
Right,
while, and
right,
I
right.
had to really settle on that, because I don't like to be that way.
Right.
But that's
right,
the way
right,
it's
right.
gonna be from now on. Because I ain't handling no bullshit.
No.
No, I'm
No.
gonna be the fastest, baddest motherfucker in the world, as
Right.
far as I'm concerned. Because
Sure.
that's the only thing that kept me alive for a year and a half. And, you know, we fucking do magazines, we do the show, we
Right.
fucking excelling. And that's what you gotta do.
That's all
But
you can
the
do.
only people that seem to be getting sick and dying are, like I said, and it works out that way, the lazy ones.
That's right.
And they want to sit
Right.
at home and want the government to fucking pay their paychecks.
They're gonna die.
You know they own you now.
Yep.
No, I want to make my own money. I want to put it in my wallet. I said that feeling.
Mhm.
When you get off work and you know
You did it.
you did it. You know that feeling?
Yeah.
It's worth all the marbles.
Yeah.
I love work.
Yes.
But it's
Definitely.
worth it making sure that you watching, you know, you making your money.
Right. Right.
But you come between me and my money, I'll
Right.
slit your throat.
Right.
But I work hard for my money.
Right. Because.
But, you know, I donate
Right.
too, you know? It's like, but, you know, that's what it's all about.
Mhm.
You got to be out there. You got to be moving.
Yeah, it's a good kind of tired, right? Because you know
Yeah.
that you're
But no,
accomplished, right?
Well, you're tired, but when you get home, you sit in the recliner
It's a
and
good
you
kinda-
just you
yeah.
breathe.
a good kind of pain.
You like, but you know what you throwed out there,
Right.
and nobody else wants to do it,
Right.
and you're the only one. You
Mhm.
fucking feel good. When you set your fat fucking ass down in a chair knowing you throw down a hard day's work,
Right.
ain't no feeling like it. It's
I know.
adrenaline running out your system,
Yeah.
and it feels great.
Right.
And that's what people are missing. It ain't about, man, I hate the shit that people saying, fuck corporations. No, man, you gotta work.
Mhm.
I mean, we gotta keep this thing turning.
Yeah.
But you gotta say what you want
Definitely.
to say. You gotta be creative. You gotta put your shit out there. But
Right.
you still gotta work. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, and you just sit on your fucking ass and think people gonna take care of you,
Right.
yeah, you're an enemy.
You're done.
You're done.
done.
I don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
Because we fucking getting shit done.
Right.
But to be honest with you, I love the work. It's not always fair.
It's not.
Well,
always
guess what?
fair.
Guess what else isn't fair?
Life is not fair. Life
But
isn't
are
fair.
you gonna be a samurai?
Right.
Are you gonna be a fucking nub on that?
A
Just sitting around the
bitch.
house eating fucking Doritos? You gonna be a bitch?
Big old
Or do you want to be the shogun? Do you want to be the shogun?
Yeah.
Say it one time.
What do you mean?
You want to be the shogun?
I am the shogun. I am the shogun.
Man, you left me hanging so hard, dude.
What do you
I looked
mean?
so queer. I thought you was gonna give me a high
Yeah, but
five.
I'm the dead woman in this.
Alright.
Remember? Otherwise, I would. We do the high fives.
Alright, man,
folks.
I got
We
some
do.
shit.
Awesome.
I wrote some shit. It's probably not great. I don't even know how this is
You
gonna
know
turn out.
that. You didn't
You got
know that.
you got a game too.
I got a game too.
Alright,
I
let
do.
me- I wish they made cribs for 38-year-old men. You just let a gate down and roll his drunk fat ass over in there and close it
Right.
and have something shiny hang over his head and sing him a
Okay.
lullaby and leave a beer in the
Sure.
crib. And it'll be the best goddamn sleep I've ever had.
Best.
Like horrible clowns over the face and watch as it screams because he had too many edibles that night.
Too many edibles.
But he wakes up in the morning saying, "How do I get out of here? That was the best sleep I ever had."
Is anybody out there?
Is anybody out there?
Is anybody
But I was
out
telling you, I was laughing because I was so stoned.
there?
Dude, I told you, I was walking down the street. I was just walking. I was walking last night. I was walking down the street. And this guy said, "Hey,
Sure.
I see you every morning. Where's your truck?" I said, "I don't need a truck." I said, "I just live next door. I like to get fresh air and I like to take walks." He said, "Come here."
Mm-hmm.
Because what I told him was, I said, it's Friday, it's the weekend, so I like to walk around and get fresh air and get fucked up.
Right.
And he said, "Can you come over here?"
Mm-hmm.
This mug pulled out a bag of weed with his family in
Oh
the
my,
car,
okay.
and he knew me, and
Sure.
he gave me
Okay.
some weed, and I rolled a joint. I'm sitting
That's
in
a
the yard, in the
no-no.
front yard, and I smoked it.
That's a no-no.
But the thing is, am I getting to the point where people are just giving me shit? Like
That's a no-no.
No, everywhere I go, they give
I
me shit. I'm just
know,
like,
I know.
fuck.
Right.
But afterwards, I thought about it when it was too late, and I said,
Mm-hmm.
if there's PCP in that, let me know,
No.
because we might have to, strap me to the bed, because I thought about it, and I said, I don't know this guy from,
I know.
I got to
thought
thinking about
too.
that, but it was too late. But
Right.
you know what? It's fine. It was
That's
sticky,
right.
icky. You can mash it, and it was like
I
glue.
thought about it too, and by the way, it's a no-no.
It is definitely a no-no.
Right.
It's
That's
definitely a no-no. But I was like,
Right.
that's how the people know me now. I'm a
Mhm.
household name. And they're like,
Household
"Hey,
name.
there's David. Let's give him some drugs." No, I didn't think first. They might be, I don't know what's in that shit.
Right.
They got fentanyl and shit.
It's
No, I
scary.
can't be doing that.
Very,
you know?
very scary.
Yeah, very scary.
You never know.
Anyway, hey, word to Anderson County, CRT, child race theory. We already talked about that.
Right.
Let's talk about it again.
Yeah, the
That bitch
racist
is stupid as fuck.
thing. Right.
We are scared about producing kids not being able to, Jesus Christ,
Not being able to what?
not being fertile. Yeah, this is a new
What?
thing, yeah.
What?
We are scared about producing kids that won't be fertile in the future. They won't be able to have kids because of the shit. They're trying to make it so people can't, they depopulate.
Right.
But
Depopulating.
the children, but this goes back to the vaccine. You know what the problem with the vaccine is? When you have a child, they're not fertile. is what I was gathering.
Right.
But this is the thing. But they're saying even fertile people, they're not having children. And now this is a problem. Now, what was I saying about 10 years ago?
I know.
Problem was we was having too many
Too
children
many.
and they living off the government. Now
That's
the
right.
government wants you to live off them, but you can't have children.
Right.
But what happened to World War III? It's about to happen.
That's right.
Now, what I'm saying is now they're like, but kids, the thing is I believe that shots gonna make you infertile.
Sure.
But I don't know that.
We don't
I'm not
know.
a scientist. But
Folks,
what
we
I'm
don't
saying
know.
is not being fertile. Let me tell you, I will bust a nut in your left eye, and you'll have a baby by 2.
Oh my goodness.
So if
My
there's any problems, let me know.
Right.
Cause I can go bam bam, I'll give you
Well,
800. You know?
Here's my humble opinion on having children. I will not lie, folks, and I'm not greedy. However, I would, if I was in an ideal situation for it, I would have at least one child in my life.
But the only
I
reason
would,
we
but
didn't,
we didn't.
because we can't afford it.
We cannot afford to care for
Because
a child.
I wouldn't breed a child in this world unless I can give them the best that
That's
I could
right.
give. Otherwise, I don't have children. That's why I
Right.
never had a child, is because I've never been able to afford one.
That's right.
You know, I hustle every day just to get by.
Right.
Why would I bring a child in this world?
That's right.
You know, because I don't want them to be like me. You
I know. I can take it or leave it. I don't have to have children. And I'm perfectly content with this baby man right here.
Yeah,
I
tell 'em
have a
about it.
lot on
Tell
my
'em
plate.
about it. Sneak peek.
Oh my.
Sneak peek.
Who's
You can't
that?
read it. No, it's in the magazine. You can't look
Oh,
at
okay.
it.
That's neat. Okay.
Okay, you want to see it?
No, if you don't want to share. If you don't want to share.
Ever have to take a shit, but it's a big fat fart? I have, and I support this message.
Oh my. So wait a second. Let me adjust
This is
our
part of the
camera.
magazine if you're a subscriber. I've been working on magazine pieces. I'm fucking tired. I've been fucking using crayons and it's hot and they fucking
It's
breaking and shit.
adorable.
Yeah. Yo. Pick up your copy today. But yeah, man, it's hot. The fucking crayons don't even want to work with me. We got all kinds of shit going.
It's a bad day when even the crayons don't want to work.
Then I got you want to hear the song? I know I was singing and shit, but I kind of add phrases. You want to hear the original?
Is it kind of like
And then we'll do the game.
Can you sing it like a national anthem?
I don't know. I don't have a mic, so I can't sing.
Okay, you want to try it?
Oh, I already sung it, but I was singing a song earlier. But I
Okay.
kind of it's sort of a poem. I just wrote it
Okay.
quick. And
So just read it. Okay.
The nights fade, the days so long, kicking stones when you're all alone, killing time drinking beers, scratching on a notebook, fly as fuck, it's the Birdman, silver tongue, the women come, no use to worry, 36 chambers of hell, on my mind, on my side, no one ever gave a fuck, I'm not the one. Keys to the kingdom, come one, come on.
Nice. Nice. That is hot. So devilish. So devilish.
Bro, we do this all week.
Yeah,
Tell them
we
how
do.
many notebooks we go through. We're
Oh
fucking
my
mad
gosh.
sick. We
I
go through.
went
I'm like,
through-
Jesus Christ, I gotta go buy more notebooks.
Over there, I have about 3 legal pads. I used every
Oh,
single page, all of it.
We go through notebooks.
I go through notebooks like
fucking
crazy.
mad, yo.
I've got a green notebook that I just opened. I'm gonna be done with that before you know it. It's
This
just
is a
crazy.
new one.
Then I
I'm
have
almost
notebooks
done with it.
that contain my novel. I have that. I'm almost done with that red one. And then I'm gonna move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And you know what people don't want to hear? That the novel isn't finished, but I'm not done. Because I still
Bro,
have
how
a lot
big
to
is this
say.
thing? This fucking novel's gonna be thick as my dick.
It is, and you know what? The only
You've
other
been working on
author.
this novel for years, man. That thing's gonna be 6 inches
Yes,
deep.
since 2019.
And I can still get
And-
the head in, you know?
What did you say?
Never mind.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've been working on this since 2019, I believe, and I'm not done. And you know why I'm not done? I'm having too much fun. I love it.
Goddamn, I'm glad
And the other
somebody
thing is, there are some authors who would write like that, where they would have a book that would take years. If you ask Stephen King, the Dark Tower series took years for him to write. Do you know he started out when he was young writing that? Then he set it down and he found it years later and he went back to it.
Bro, you know
yeah.
how many books I've read?
I know, you have. You mean written?
I mean written.
Probably over 5.
And you know my mother has most of them, and she keeps them in a special
Right.
fucking thing under her bed.
Yeah.
But you remember the Cocaine Diaries?
Yeah.
Remember when I fucking predicted my brother's daughter? And I just started writing fucking letters. I call them the Cocaine Diaries.
He did that.
Because I just got on a trip where I wrote her a letter, and I just kept sending like these letters. But they were like fucking. I was telling her about the future, and this is before all this shit happens. I was doing sort of what my Granny Boots was doing to me.
Sure.
I was letting her know, but I was doing it in a profound way.
Sure.
And she's like, I don't know what none of this means, but the thing is, under my mother's bed. You know she has a red box with a bow on it. That motherfucker's got I don't know how many books on it.
Oh yeah.
Because I think it started. I want to say I got serious around 17. But you know I always wanted to be in the music and writing. Right. But I came from one of them families where it's you can't do that. You're homosexual, all this shit, and you know they don't really like it's frowned upon, you know. But I didn't give a shit. But I didn't really break out till about the punk rock really fucking set me loose.
Right.
When I heard the Bad Brains and I heard Iggy Pop, David Bowie. Right. I said, they got another thing coming. I started wearing fucking makeup, leather pants, and I'd fist fight you, I'd cut you. But the thing was, I was wanting to get in the band scene, but it wasn't happening because they was doing this new age shit and it wasn't happening. But you know what?
Yeah.
I never quit.
Nope.
And now guess what?
That's good.
Now I'm a godfather. Because man, I kept that spirit alive all these years. And now it's turning heads, and I love it, man. I love it. I feel it's what makes me happy, when we do shit like this. It gives me joy to get to another week, and get through these hard times. And, I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. To be honest with you.
No.
You can kiss my motherfucking ass.
We enjoy it.
We're here. And, we're here to do our thing, and if you don't like it, then what the fuck? Why are you wasting my time?
And we enjoy doing this, and I think those of you who can feel our enjoyment are going to appreciate that.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is the only joy I get.
Yeah, I mean, and if you can see how much we enjoy it.
We give it everything.
Hopefully you'll enjoy it too. I mean,
we give it everything. We set it up. You have no idea. It takes an hour to set this shit up.
Sure, unless you don't have empathy, right?
And it's hot. We live down south. We got a broke AC. We sweating. We setting all this shit up. It takes it takes moves. I mean, it's not the best, but it ain't the worst either.
Right. So unless you have no empathy whatsoever and you're a complete sociopath, you'll be able to appreciate two people who are just enjoying a goddamn conversation.
We're trying to give you something, man.
We're just trying to
break you out the norm, man.
Right, yeah.
Trying to break you out the norm. We got the game, right? Oh, shit.
We
this
do,
is my favorite time.
This isn't the game, though.
Oh, okay. Hit me with what you got.
It's an article that I read, and I bring up Michigan news because I'm from Michigan.
Yeah, she is.
So if you wonder why I keep mentioning Michigan, it's because I'm from Michigan, and
Newark, New Jersey, yo.
I should bring up some Newark, New Jersey articles. We should do that.
It's not as bad as it used to be. When I moved there, they was actually cleaning it up, but I'm telling you.
Now, this is Lansing, Michigan. I used to go to Lansing almost every day because I went to college there. Lansing, Michigan, the Asian tiger mosquito has been identified in Wayne County for the first time in 2021. Officials from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services and Wayne County Health Department confirmed the presence of the invasive species this week. The Asian tiger mosquito was discovered in Michigan for the first time in 2017 in an industrial area of Livonia. I know about Livonia.
Oh, Livonia. They got a Livonia in
Livonia, Michigan, yes.
They got one in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. The Asian tiger mosquito was subsequently found in 2018 and 2020, with both occurrences located in Wayne County. These mosquitoes are widespread from tropical to temperate regions of the globe, including many parts of the U.S. They do not occur naturally in Michigan, where winters are usually too harsh for them to survive. Let me tell you something about Michigan winters real quick.
It's cold.
They get what is called lake effect snow.
Wait, that's that ice that moves in?
That's it.
I saw pictures of
And
it.
you get so much bad
Isn't
drifting.
it like the waves fucking freeze and they
Yes.
just move inward?
Yeah, and you get so much drifting of snow, so you are just
Michigan gets fucking cold.
in feet of snow. Feet, yeah.
I wonder how it's gonna be this year though.
Right.
Because the climate doesn't change. Like we're worried about heat now. I wonder what the winter's gonna be like.
Now it says here, however, warming climate trends are supporting the spread of these mosquitoes into more northern regions, according to the MDHHS. Although we have not had any illnesses associated with these species of mosquitoes in Michigan, it is important to take precautions since other mosquitoes can transmit viruses such as West Nile virus and Eastern equine encephalitis to people, said Dr. Mary Grace, and I want to say her last name is Stobersky, MDHHS Emerging and Zoonotic Infectious Diseases Manager. All right. Recent heavy rainfall and flooding has led to a general increase in mosquito activity throughout the state. So, we urge Michiganders to take precautions, such as using an EPA-registered insect repellent when outdoors. The Asian tiger mosquito is considered established in many Midwestern states, including Ohio, Illinois, and Indiana. Occasionally, the mosquitoes will travel in commercial products shipped from states where they are currently established. This is likely how the mosquitoes have shown up in Wayne County in recent years, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
What is them fucking spiders?
Ooh,
fucking,
spiders.
Yeah, spiders do it. What's them fucking big ass black spiders that hide in the bananas? Them
Oh gosh, tarantulas?
You know when they transport bananas and they pick bananas, they use the slaves to pick the bananas, but the fear is the tarantulas hide in them.
Right.
But sometimes they ship them, and that's how they get over here. Is because, it's probably Florida and those states probably get more of that.
Yes.
But that's why they got python problems. But yeah, tarantulas.
Tarantulas, yeah.
They hide in the bananas and but a spider can fucking change its size so small.
That's true.
Up in there, and you wouldn't know the difference, but they'll bite you, but they're very poisonous actually.
Definitely, yeah. These,
and they jump like a motherfucker.
It says these invasive day-biting mosquitoes breed in containers where water collects, such as old tires, gutters, and flower pots. The MDHHS has partnered with local health departments in Wayne and 23 other counties in Michigan to conduct surveillance for the two mosquito species that carry Zika and other tropical viruses.
Oh, Zika's not good.
No. Continued surveillance suggests breeding populations have not survived Michigan winters. So, but that is something, let me tell you.
How's Dad doing?
Oh, they're fine.
They're
And
there's another day.
here's the thing, and everybody,
They're welcome to move down.
they all want to talk, I know, but they all want to talk about coronavirus. They all want to talk about COVID, But they don't stop to think about the other natural
No, man. I'm like,
species that
what?
you're living with
Bro,
around that carry
I'm
other
telling
worse
you right
diseases.
now, if you had
Yeah.
tried to have a conversation about coronavirus, I'm about to spill about 20 other
I
problems
know.
you're not looking at.
Exactly.
But I'm not wasting my time on it.
Let me tell you something.
And I'm not
Right.
saying, take care of yourself.
Of
Get
course.
a shot if you want a shot.
Right.
Wear a mask. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
I'm just talking about myself.
Whatever gives you peace of mind.
But the
do it.
only thing is I was told when I was a child everything that's gonna happen, and it happened, and I was
Yes.
told what to do, and I'm doing what I was told what to do.
Right. And I'm sorry,
But
folks,
do whatever you want to do. It's
Right, but
everybody for themselves.
as you
but
said, we're
I'm
not
telling
vaccinated. You and I are not.
I don't know. I would never.
We're not doing
I
it.
would never.
We're just not doing it.
But I respect anybody
Right.
who was. It's just like religion, man. Take care of yourself. If you don't want to be
Right.
around me, you don't want to talk to me, get over
That's
it.
okay.
I don't care.
That's fine.
And I'm not down about not
No.
wearing a mask. I wore one for a fucking year, and I almost
Right.
died from breathing
Right.
because I have bad lungs because of
Right.
accident.
Right.
But I'll do that shit.
Right.
But don't talk shit,
No.
because as far as I'm concerned, I see
Right.
bullshit.
Yes.
But
So do
that's
I.
my opinion,
Right.
and I don't want to disrespect anybody that believes
No.
anything else, because I'm not about that.
No.
And that's the items of interest point of
Right.
propaganda.
Right.
I mean, that's just what I want to put it out there. I'm all for it.
Right.
If you want to get your shots, you want to wear your mask, do it, man. You gotta do
Right,
whatever
you know,
you gotta do
I mean-
whatever you can to protect you and your family. I don't
Yeah,
have
especially-
kids. I don't have a reason to live,
Neither
and
do
I never did.
Neither do
So that's what
Yeah.
you're dealing with.
Exactly.
I should have been dead a long time ago.
So have I.
11 near-death experiences, and this world keeps wanting me to come back. So
Right.
I got something to do.
Right. While I'm here, and I'm in the same boat you're in, there's no reason for me to even be here in my eyes. So I made a
Well,
reason. And
I
here,
think your hair just look beautiful,
and
so I
here's,
can look at you
and
all
here
day
is
long.
and that's fine. I'm all for that. But here's my
You're
reason
the best
for why
gift
I'm
I've
here.
ever been given.
You're the best gift
Yeah.
I've ever been given.
I
You're
just want you to know.
cute. You're sweet. He's a big baby man. I enable him. He's adorable. Okay, anyway. But here is my reason for why I'm here. To love.
You got
And that's
really gay.
it. No, here is my reason for why I'm here. And it is to love. And sometimes that includes tough love.
Yeah.
However,
Absolutely, I agree.
those of you who know me, I will not say something to you and not mean it. Whatever I say to you, I mean everything I say. And all I ask, stop it, stop. All I ask, stop. I know, but you're messing with the sound card. All I ask is for you to just, please, try to understand what I'm saying. Try to understand.
When do I get a pair of dirty underwear?
You know what? You can have the ones I'm wearing now. That's fine. By the way, and we leave out names.
No, don't even.
Read.
I think we've already.
Yeah.
We've done it all.
Yeah, we've done it all. We've done it all. Before the record.
This next poem is just one sentence saying looking for
And
a
I just
reason.
want
I
you to
don't,
know-
I don't want
Right.
that to be tainted. with
Okay.
dirty shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you going?
But what I want you all to know is this. If you do ever send me dirty underwear, we will do a video call. I will show you that I got them. I will put them in my face. I'm not scared because COVID is not going to put me down. COVID's not going to stop me. I'm sorry. I'm done.
I don't think you can blame
I'm done.
dirty underwear on COVID, but I like your style.
Right, but I'm just
Can
saying.
you do me a favor?
We're done.
Can you give me another beer? I think it's 4 beers.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Sure.
I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
I'll hold on to that.
Thank you.
I mean, it's tremendous. It's tremendous. I mean,
Right.
what you're saying is, for all the people out there, one day when you look in your mailbox, you're like, gee whiz, what is this? And you pull it out, it's like Christmas. Then you open it up, and yeah, might as well. This story's
Okay.
gonna go on a little bit. And you're like, man, Santa Claus is coming early this year. What the fuck? But you know, you should have known when you saw that address that said Bo Diddley that it was something wild. But
Sure.
what I didn't know is what they didn't know, and I had an equal disgust. But I was laughing too hard to recognize it.
Right.
Because when you unravel the package,
It is disgusting.
and you have a Jehovah Witness book about angels.
Angels and demons.
And in the middle of the book,
Right.
when you get to that middle page, what do you find?
Right. Bloody
You
hands.
find a pair of panties with menstrual blood. And you wondering why nobody wants to talk to you.
No shit.
But guess what?
Right.
Did they read the scripture?
I don't know. That
I don't know. I don't know either. You know
I
why?
don't know.
If that was me, I wouldn't know either.
I would
Because I would have stopped right there. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Kind of. Who's like? I would have been like, yo, I need a heads up next time. But you know, those scriptures.
did.
Those scriptures are beautiful. It felt so
He did.
It was a book.
Get
it was,
one.
It was,
Yeah.
it was about angels.
And demons.
And demons.
Yeah.
But you had to put a pair
Sure.
of dirty
But
panties
here's the
in
thing.
You know what? That is some of the boldest punk rock shit I've ever seen. I'm gonna give you the mic back. 'Cause
Okay.
To be honest with you, I still think it's funny.
It is funny, but here's the thing. Here's the
I
thing.
think it's funny.
Here's the thing. That gentleman did get a heads up. In fact, I begged this man, and I'm not afraid to admit this, I begged him, I said, please just tell me, don't send this. The idea came from a vision I had. And one of those gentlemen that you and I know,
Tell him about it. We mentioned
he
it.
said,
It's my fucking family.
send him. He was laughing, and I saw it in a vision, and I
he
said,
was a soldier. He's fought in the
Yeah.
desert war. They called it the Cactus Man. What they did is they parachuted in Nazi Germany
That's
and
right.
they liberated. You remember that movie? With
I'm not
Brad
afraid
Pitt
to
in
admit it. Right.
Like what they did is
That's
they
right.
snuck in and they fucking murdered them and liberated. How many Jewish concentration
I want to say
camps?
7. I want to say
around
7. Okay?
As far as the record goes.
Let me tell you something. I know I have these visions. They appear like a daydream to me. But this man appeared to me, and he was laughing. And he said, send him. And I said, no. I said, that's suicide. I said, you know his wife could find that. I said, no, that's not right. He said, send him. And I thought, what? And I started thinking about it. And so I talked to this poor gentleman, and I pleaded with him. I said, please tell me don't send that, and I won't send anything.
What
But
part
here's
of-
the thing.
No, I got a question for you.
Here's the thing. Oh, he knows about the vision. He knows.
Now, I'm at work, you know how
Right.
I do it. I'm fucking slinging, I'm
Sure.
running. Is this what you doing, or what are you talking to?
Here's the thing. I had this vision. He told me send it.
It's
And
fine
that's
with
what
me.
was
I was
right.
just asking.
Yeah.
Is that camera even
Right.
straight?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh no, I keep an eye on it, yeah. So here's the story, folks. And I told this poor man, I said, look, he said send him. He knows about my visions. I tell him about my visions. He already knows. I said, this man said send him. He told me send him. And I just said, please, if there's a mistake, if this is wrong, just tell me. Don't send anything, and I won't. I said, just tell me a simple no, and I won't send anything. And you know what? He never said no. He never said anything. And what was funny is he continued. He even messaged me after all of that. And he still wanted to joke around with me. But he never once said to me, no, Kendra, don't send that. So is that not just a little funny? So I sent it anyway. I said, if you don't tell me no, I guess I'll send them. I'm sending them. So I sent the filthy panties. And I didn't want to do it. I told him in my own voice, I said, I don't want to do this. I said, I don't send things like this. I said, but I'm sending them. And there we go. That's it.
Are we getting to
We're
the game
done.
or what? Man?
We are.
You say you got a game.
Right, but I just wanted you to get the whole story.
No, I got the whole story. It's tragic.
Yeah, but they didn't get the whole story.
Well, the
That's
thing
what I'm
is,
saying.
I don't give a shit.
I don't either. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. it was funny. No doubt
It's
about
still
it.
funny, but
No,
yeah.
it's definitely
I love
funny,
it.
man. But like I said,
This is called
do
what?
it. No, it's funny. No, you're right about that. It's funny as fuck. I laughed about it.
I'm still laughing about it.
I just want to point out the fact that when I first heard about it, it was about teachings and you was
Sure.
watched the videos, and I was like,
Right.
okay. And you said something. I was like, I don't understand.
Which I did. I said a lot of crazy
But you
things.
left out.
Yes, because
But when I got back at home,
Right.
he was like, I found out what it was.
Yes.
And he told me about that.
Right.
And I was
I
like,
wasn't gonna tell you
what the
that.
fuck did you think was
I
gonna
wasn't
happen?
gonna tell you that.
But I loved it.
Because it's
I mean, I
right,
loved it, but I was
know
like,
that.
yeah.
I know.
But the thing
Right.
is I loved it.
I know.
But I was like,
but
dude, I thought it was funny as
Yes.
fuck, but I was like, you gotta understand something
the
about
reason I know this, I know that I didn't even want to send them. I didn't.
No, the thing is, I love it though. It's the
And
greatest,
here's
the
the thing.
funniest shit I've ever
Right.
heard about. That is a
You
fucking,
hear
that's
me?
a joke that's gonna be, dude, when I'm done writing this joke,
You hear me in
It's
my
gonna
own
be
words.
so good.
Right.
no,
I'm not lying.
that story, when I'm done writing about it,
Right.
it's gonna be one of my favorite jokes.
It is.
I'm working on it.
I'm not
I'm
lying
in
to
the
you.
factory on that
Right.
shit, but I'm telling you, that's some top, dude.
Right.
I loved it,
Let me
but
tell
I was
you
just
something.
telling you.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I did not want to send it because I know men get freaked out about that. I know that. But let me tell you this. And if he's here with us right now listening disembodied, I don't care. Any man who liberates 7 concentration camps tells me to send them panties, he has a good damn reason. And you know what? I got the answer. I know why he wanted me to send them.
Welcome to my 36 chambers of death.
That's right.
That's right.
I listened to that man. He might be dead,
Let's do it.
but let me tell you.
Now, let's get on. Let's go.
This is called the Midnight Stroll.
No shit.
Okay.
I like the sound. That's a nice title.
So you go, I know.
That's a nice title.
Yeah, it just
For
came to
real.
me at random. So you go out for a stroll through the countryside, eventually leading into the woods. What do you find along the way? What happens to you? So you have to pick a number between 1 through 4 to see what you find.
3.
Okay, 3. You seem very confident about 3.
Yeah, I feel 3.
An animal carcass is 3 feet away from you at the top of a ravine. It feels cool and humid where you're standing, so the smell of this rotting carcass could be worse. But now you have to pick what animal it was. So what animal carcass did you run into? So now you have to pick another number between 1 through 4 to get an animal.
2.
A rabbit. So you had a choice between 1, a dog, 2, a rabbit, 3, a coyote, and 4, a deer. You pick the rabbit. Okay. So, do you want to know the other options? If you hadn't picked 3 and you hadn't run into the animal carcass, you want me to just go through the list?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, you
Sure.
ain't got nothing else.
no, I do have more.
Okay.
I
Let's
just-
go- yeah, we just
no,
gonna
this
go
goes
through the
on.
list.
This
Okay,
goes on.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, do your thing. I
So,
want to listen.
You could have picked, instead of running into an animal carcass, you could have picked 1. You discover what appears to be a condom in a pile of cigarette butts at the
I'm
side
so
of the
glad
country
I
road.
did. Oh my god, I'm so glad. That
That
would
you're
that would
traveling
be
down.
really let down if I picked that.
And you, by the way,
I've seen something like that before. That's why.
so have I. Walking on country roads.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
oh, nasty. So,
In New Jersey, you see condoms, they throw them out the
right.
windows. When they're done fucking, they throw them out the windows, and you're just walking to get a sandwich, and you see this fucking heroin syringe and a condom,
right.
and you're like, fuck. But it's because they throw them out the window. It's fucking nasty.
And you are carrying a lantern to light your way. Because this is nighttime. This is the midnight stroll, okay?
Yeah, midnight stroll.
So you could have run into that. Or two, you could have run into a rubber ball. It's beside a river leading into the woods. But
no, don't go there.
Now,
that's where them clowns are.
If you picked two, and you ran into the rubber ball, you would have to pick a color. So you'd have to pick a number between 1 through 4. What would you have picked for the color of the ball?
1 through 4. If I had another chance, 3. I'd go 3 again.
3. So the rubber ball would be the color red. Okay?
That's not good.
Well, you had the choice of 1, blue, 2, green, 3, red, and 4, pink.
We got the red ball.
Could have went with pink, too. Green, blue, or pink. Yeah.
But I like red.
Okay, so let me remember that you picked red, because I'm going through all of this. But let's not forget your original choice of what you ran into, and it's an animal carcass, and you picked a rabbit. So, if you picked 4 from the list, you ran into, it says a magnifying glass is glinting from beneath a mound of dirt and leaves. Do you pick it up or leave it? So you have to pick a number 1 or 2.
2.
Okay. Means, okay, take it. So you decide to take the magnifying glass. Okay, so keeping these answers in mind, let me move on. Because what you chose originally is the animal carcass. That's what you chose. You chose 3. And you chose a rabbit. So here's what it says. 3.
Rabbit feet.
Yep. You've approached a crossroads in your life which will lead to an internal transformation. You are killing off part of yourself to birth a new part of yourself. You found the dead animal because this corpse represents that transformation. And what it says about the rabbit, you have a habit of wandering into dangerous situations, ill-equipped to handle them. It's time to be more attentive to your surroundings, and especially the people in your life. Those you think are your friends may not think the same of you. That's what it says. That's kind of...
What I got, Venom?
I know you do. My, oh my.
No,
you do.
I mean, is the game over?
Oh, it's not over. I got more.
Alright, let's keep going, man. You do your thing.
But if you want to complete your
No.
Okay.
Keep going, man.
Alright, so do you want to know what other animals you could have picked?
Yeah.
Instead of the rabbit?
I absolutely.
Like I said, I have to read all
no,
this.
I want to hear all of it.
You
put work in. I want to hear all of it.
Okay.
I love this shit.
If you picked 1, you picked a dog. It says it's time to grow a tougher skin. Before, you would ceaselessly bend over backwards for others, but this came at a huge personal expense. This time, you won't give in to people so easily. So that would be if you pick the dog. And then 3, coyote. You've spent most of your life tricking people into getting your way, but now it's beginning to weigh heavily upon you. The gig is up. Before it's too late, you will give up your nefarious ways. So, some people are like that. They're just bastards for far too long. And then they find out, uh-oh, I bit off more than I can chew. Or they're like, I'm getting old and I can't handle this. So that's 3. And then 4, if you pick the deer, it says, you are tired of being quiet. You feel it's getting you nowhere. You're no longer going to be a mere spectator. This time, you're taking action. So that's if you pick the deer. Which the deer showed up this evening.
And I didn't.
They
I
did.
watched them, and I said, "Yo, girl, you looking fine tonight."
You looking fat.
And that was all there was to it. But they're very
So,
pretty. We got these shiny coats, man. We got some raspberries. We got a whole thing of deers living out back.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Yeah.
So, that is that. You found out that you picked the rabbit, and you know what you have to do now. But
No,
here's
you
what.
made it feel a little depressed.
Why?
Do you got anything else?
Yeah. What do you mean I made it depressing?
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Come on,
so if
man.
you had picked one, do you want to know what would have happened if you ran into the condom and the cigarette butts? What it says? Okay. It says, having a child in this life could pose a major problem for you as you habitually lean back on your addictions to get you through the day. You found the condom and the cigarette butts because they represent the choice you have to make between a clean and healthy life or a life of self-destruction and vices. So there's that. And if you picked 2 and you ran into the rubber ball, now you picked red for that, a red ball. It says, early struggles in your family life forced you to grow up too quickly, giving you many early advantages, but you found the rubber ball because it represents the childhood taken from you. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it sounds like, we don't got no tears for sorrow.
Right, so if you picked a red ball, which you did, it says, your passion is inspiring to most everyone you meet, but it has led some of your friends astray, especially when they misunderstood the true meaning of your words. Your fiery words have rubbed plenty of people the wrong way, but for those who do understand your message, it has changed their lives for the better. So that is that. Do you want to know what the other color choices mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you picked a blue ball, it says,
Blue balls?
if you picked a blue ball, it says,
balls.
you have been a total ass to most girls growing up. On the one hand, it caused a lot of heartache, but on the other, it left you the wiser. Okay. What is going on? What is going on?
That's your voice without
2.
echo.
2 is green.
If I get drunk enough, I actually know how to operate.
2 is green. If you picked a green ball,
Isn't that fucked up?
the green ball is, it says, from the get-go, you could thrive out in the natural world. However, as soon as you got your hands on material wealth, it overwhelmed and consumed you. So that's if you pick the green ball.
Yeah, let me know when that happens.
If you pick the pink ball, it says, some people say you care too much, but you argue, why don't people care more? It comes with a lot of self-sacrificing at times, although you have a profound understanding of this, and therefore you don't question it. In your eyes, if no one else cares, you will. So there you go.
Yeah, tear it down
That's
from
right.
the inside.
Yep.
From the heart.
All right.
The house of the holy, you know what I'm saying?
There is one final choice here.
You got a little something else?
Right. And that is... come on, no. No. Stop it. Honey, we're running out of time here.
Alright, is that cool?
4, okay, that's fine.
A lot of reverb.
Now, number 4 is, The magnifying glass. If you have to stop messing with that, okay? Stop it. The magnifying glass. So if you ran into that, it says you'll need to take more time to re-examine your decisions and look a little closer before you rush in. You found the magnifying glass because it represents your need to see more clearly. And it says, do you leave it or take it? And you decided you would take it. So, that's number 2. It says, you feel a lot lighter and happier since you made the conscious effort to look a little closer before you choose a course of action. And if you had picked 1 and you left the magnifying glass in the woods, it says your stubbornness has left you disinclined to see the bigger picture. So you just flat out don't care. You don't even want to try. So that's if you're an asshole, but you didn't pick that. You decided,
No, man.
I'll be more attentive.
That's my thing,
Right.
you know.
I'll be more attentive.
What I hate about, when I get confused and I get upset is when people realize, I'm dying for you.
Right.
I care more than anyone ever would care.
I know.
But they won't talk up to me and call me stupid and shit. Like I said, when I say things like I'll smack the shit out of you,
Right.
I'm ready and prepared
Right.
to do that, but I'm going to go home and write a rhyme about
Yeah.
you in the next topic,
Wow.
motherfucker. But the thing is, I never wanted to be there, but you know what? I was taught you never get disrespect like
No,
that.
no,
Don't
no,
call
no.
me stupid. Don't tell me I don't know how to read.
No.
I mean, it's the way people perform their sentences.
Right.
I'm very, very. That's one of my pet peeves.
Right.
If you disrespect me, I will slap the shit out of you.
Mhm.
I'm not even lying to you.
No.
No. You need to come correct.
Exactly.
Don't you ever talk shit to me, because I work hard.
Right.
You say some shit to me, I'll knock the fuck out of you, and I'll
Right.
take an assault charge. I don't give a fuck.
Mhm.
And you know what? In the past, I had people like on meth
Mhm.
fucking flip out on me, and I knocked them the fuck out and cracked the skull open. And you know what? I
Right.
ain't never done no time. But
No.
like I said, I'm a weapon.
Right.
But don't you ever come to
Right.
me like that. Like I said, I'll tell you like it
Mhm.
is, But I don't want it to be that way.
No, but-
You know me. I'm
Right.
a loving man.
You are.
But when you insult me, like calling me
Yeah.
stupid or something, that's where that's one
Right,
of my buttons. You hit that fucking button. I got a poem. You want me to read it? I wrote it while I was
Real quick,
listening.
the only reason why you come off so intense and you're so stern is you are sick and tired of people taking advantage of your kindness, because you really are kind and you really do care.
Dude, I give
Right.
people money. I don't
No,
have
you
money
do.
because I gave it all away.
That's no lie.
I gave it all away.
Yes, you do.
And I'm
You really
here,
do.
But man, when
Right.
you tell me some shit like that, I will knock the fuck out of you.
Mhm.
But I deserve that, right? Now, I wrote this. I don't know
Okay.
if it's any good while we was hanging out. This has been a great
Sure.
show. I love your game, man. Dude,
Okay.
I live for the fucking
Okay.
game.
It's not
I
boring.
live for that game. No, dude. I want to get to. I'm
Yeah.
always excited about the game. I love
Me
it.
too. Very
This
fun.
is called Killing the Nightmare. Looking for a reason in these visions of the future, keeping coming. Storms dancing around my worn out shoes. Keep the scream inside like a loose rabbit, running scared. For the life I live, you asked me to be honest. Give up your ways, loving the road as the soul meets the worn out feet.
Nice. That's how. Well, what I like is how you mentioned the rabbit, but isn't that ironic that you picked the rabbit? Right. Here we
I
go.
don't know. I just made it up.